Greensboro 4 were yours truly, Joe McNeil, David Richmond, Junior Blair, and Frank McCain. We started growing. First day 4, the second day probably 16 or 20. We decided that whatever actions we were going to take, they were going to be nonviolent. We didn't want to be martyrs, but we had to do what we needed to do.
We had our first sit-in in Nashville on February 13th. And the truth is, I was afraid the whole time. But the choice was to do what was necessary to end segregation or to tolerate segregation. And that just was not acceptable.
I walked away with an attitude that if our country is screwed up, don't give up. Unscrew it, which in retrospect is pretty good for a bunch of teenagers.